Okay, I don't know if I ever experienced Braxton Hicks with any of my pregnancy, but I think I'm feeling it, and I just hope it's Braxton Hicks because it's kind of hurt. Woo! Please, someone let me know. Is it supposed to last all day? Because I'm about to call the doctor. The girl is feeling it right now. So, y'all, I look rough. Like, first of all, I look rough, okay? And I am 25 weeks pregnant at the hospital. Today, oh my God, what is that? Today, today was just different. I woke up and then I took my daughter to school. Whatever. I woke up, yeah. Praise the living God. Oh my gosh. And then I was having these like little contraction stuff. I thought it was Braxton Hicks the whole time. I called my doctor
at 11:30.
At 11:30, and I monitored it for an hour.
And then the doctor said, call back after an hour if you're still having symptoms of contraction, whatever it was, because she didn't really realize it. But the doctor said, call back after an hour. And of course, I was working. I got distracted because I'm working from home.
Well, my husband has been telling me to call, and I was just
all
like,
day.
It's Braxton Hicks. Me thinking this was Braxton Hicks. I never even had Braxton Hicks. I left it on my story, so I'll post the video. And then I asked, and then my sister's like, yeah, this doesn't sound like Braxton Hicks. But whatever, it just got more intense. So I'm like, okay, let me go to the doctor. Yeah, we got here. Dropped our babies off. We got here. What time we got here?
Thank you, Auntie Gina.
Yes, thank you, Auntie Gina. She's so lovely.
We got here at it was like 8 something, like 8:15.
It was 8:15, y'all, and everything just happened so fast. They gave me a steroid shot to slow down the preterm labor. Oh yeah, and then I found out it's preterm labor, and I was just like, oh my gosh.
4 centimeters and a half.
Yeah.
When we came in.
That's so crazy because they came at like 4 centimeters and a half. I wasn't even all the way 10 centimeters. You know that?
Yeah, they just came out, but this isn't your first pregnancy. That's why.
They came so fast. Like,
so you got to tell them that about the appointment, because she just had an appointment right last week, and oh, sorry. She's had an appointment last week, and one baby was up and one baby was down. All right.
Yeah, baby A was
up. Yeah.
No. Baby, they both were up.
Oh.
They both were up.
Yeah.
And then that was my doctor's appointment. Then I went to my ultrasound appointment, and then their baby A was down and the other one was up.
Yeah. So we came in today and both babies' heads were down. That was like, wow, right? We couldn't like, what's going on? Then when we got here, it was like, we were actually, even before we were leaving, and I was telling her, ladies, women, I'm like still shocked, I'm trying to get my words together. Ladies, women, listen to your husband, okay? Listen to them.
So y'all, I don't even know where I left off, but long story short.
Can I tell them real quick? What I tell them is, listen, ladies, listen to your stubborn husband. Even though he's stubborn, sometimes what he says is correct. Okay? I told my wife, babes, call the doctor. Kept telling her all day, and she was just like, kind of like, no.
And husbands, you call if your lady is just like, because I don't know. Every time I get into like contractions. I just didn't want to believe that I was like having contractions. I'm like, there's no way. I'm only 25 weeks. But then when it started getting like closer, I'm just like, okay. I was actually doing good through the contractions, right? I wasn't like, ugh. I was actually taking it. I was surprised. But long story short, we ended up at the hospital. They gave me a steroid to help with the baby's lungs and to slow down the contractions.
And magnesium.
They gave me magnesium, but the steroids, I don't really think it was to slow my contractions down, because it definitely didn't do that. It just spaced it a little bit, but it didn't like. At least they got their little.
Every minute counts, so.
At least they got their little steroid thing in, right? They gave me the pill too. What they gave me? What pill was that?
They gave you magnesium.
Pitocin, and they gave me a pill, but I forgot what they called it.
Magnesium or something like that.
Indo or something like that. But
or something, I don't remember.
Then they're trying to give me fentanyl, and I said, and no, for the pain.
I lost
two.
I just hearing that word fentanyl, I lost 2 people.
I was like, I do not need fentanyl. No one ever asked me if I wanted fentanyl, and I definitely wanted just all natural labor. That was my goal.
Yeah.
And thank God I had them vaginally, right? Like, oh, that's what I wanted. I didn't want all the, like, if they was coming, like they came today, I'm just happy that.
Stop. Don't push. Breathe, baby, breathe.
Yeah, they were like trying to stop me from pushing. I'm like, how do I stop?
I'll tell you what.
I really tried. I'm like, but when you gotta push, you gotta push. That's just it. Yeah. It was so surprising to me. I was just like, oh my gosh.
So the babies came.
But they came, y'all. They came.
They came.
And you guys will know the sex when we introduce them, because they're still little.
Yeah.
But I'm so thankful. Thank God. They both cried. They're breathing well. And they're here.
They're both breathing on their own at 25 weeks, but they still put the oxygen on them just to make sure that their lungs are getting worked on, or working out, basically, to pump that oxygen.
They were ready though.
They both cried. Teeny little cries, but they both cried.
Oh my gosh, the cry was
that was a good sign.
How was the cry like? I didn't want to look, but my husband looked and he saw it all. I'm just like, how do you do that?
And baby, was it B?
I couldn't see my baby like small or anything, because it would just freak me out. So I didn't look, but he saw everything.
Yeah. So baby A came out super like just quick.
Yeah,
right? He flew up.
The nurse was like, "Whoa!"
Yeah.
Everyone rushed in here.
Yeah, it was like a team of like 12 to 15 people that came, and I'm thankful. When I got here, I was like just beginning to pray in the spirit. I was just praying.
He was praying in tongues.
Yeah, I couldn't control it, but I was just praying and praying and praying, because I pray over the doctors and pray over, and that's the key thing. If you're a person that's a believer, make sure you're praying over those that are going to be dealing the process, taking care of your baby, all that. Pray over them. Yeah. Pray over them that everything goes well. But they did. Everything came out. The babies came out. They're healthy. They were crying, which is great. They're stable right now, so we're just waiting on the report and what to do next. This is our second preterm, but this is way earlier than our first one.
Yeah.
Malia, who's 7 years old, 8 years old, and she's huge. So preterm doesn't mean your baby's gonna be small.
They're very long too,
and they're super long. They look like they're gonna be tall. Yeah, and we can't share the gender right now because we're gonna wait. But
we're gonna wait until we have them both in our hands.
Yeah. So they're just taking care of them. Obviously, preterm baby, it's intensive. Like, they got to get to them and just make sure.
And they're gonna be in the hospital. They're gonna be in the hospital until their due date. So
probably like the due date's July 10th, but they might be in there. Yeah, until July 10th.
We'll just keep you guys along our journey.
Yeah.
And keep you updated. But
can I say one more thing? I'm gonna tell you guys. I know my wife's super exhausted. I'm super proud of her. Like, my heart is warmed, and I'm just grateful that God has made such a strong woman to do what she does. Because seeing all this, I couldn't do it. I'll tell you that. I'm a baby. No man could go through this stuff. So I'm grateful God created a woman strong like this. And also, I'm super excited.
Oh, and I'm thankful for you, baby.
Yeah.
He was right here the whole time, like,
I
you're
did
doing
my
good,
best.
baby. You're doing good,
Trying my
baby.
best. I have a little experience now, but I'm doing my best.
Yeah, this is our second vaginal, so
I came out healthy.
I'm just so
I'm grateful.
I thank God I just didn't have a C-section, like nothing crazy happened, and the doctors were like honest with me, and you know, they listened to what I wanted, you know. And they told me everything they were giving me and what they're giving my babies. So I'm just thankful for that, because, you know, sometimes nurses and doctors, they just recommend anything. But I'm thankful, and we'll keep you guys updated. I'm hungry.
We love you guys.
And I need a lot of water right now. But thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next one. We'll keep you guys updated. And I still got a bunch of videos to post, but this will be like my last video before I post everything else.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.